Hi, everyone. It's Tanya Hertz here. I am the director of the Rec Innovation Lab. I am professor of entrepreneurship at San Diego Miramar College, San Diego State University. And today I want to show you how to add a chart into a report. So go ahead and share my screen here. So it's a good idea to put charts in reports because we're visual learners. As human beings, we like to see beautiful charts. We like to see pretty things in our reports. It adds value. It helps our helps readers to get a lot of information very quickly. So I'm going to show you how to put a chart into a report. So this is a report on the Rec Innovation Lab and our social media marketing and our workshops and things like that. So for social media marketing, the nice thing about that is you can go to the different platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, whatever, and pull the information directly from the analytics. So as long as you're a page administrator, like here, I'm on LinkedIn. If you go to you go to your homepage for your business. So Rec Innovation Lab right here, go over to the analytics. And you can pull a lot of information that's useful just right there, right? You can get information about context, about visitors, about followers, competitors, employees, et cetera, and you can pull it back as far as you'd like. So if I wanted to do data for the semester, I could go right there and click on followers. How many followers do we have for this platform? Not a ton. We have 2,000 followers. And in the last 90 days, we gained 144 new followers. It's pretty decent for the last 3 months, considering we're just a small little incubator. And so you can see here, there's sponsored versus organic. We're broke entrepreneurs, so everything is organic. We don't pay for any of it. And so you can see the different times that we got more sponsors, and then you can look and see, you can report on why that happened. You can export the data right there, and then use that in the report that way. You can also just, one of the easiest things if you're on a Mac, you can just do a screenshot by Shift Command 4. If you're on a PC, obviously use a little snipping tool, and you can take little snippets that way, copy them and put them into your report that way. All right, that's an easy way to do it. All right, let's just grab that there and Control C or Command C, and then where's our report? We were doing the spring 2024 report. That's not the right one. That's an old update. Here it is. Okay, yeah, say we want to put it in there. Now we can take that, put a little border around it so it doesn't look so funny, and then talk about it, right? Talk about it in the report. So see below or see above to see the followers that we've gained in the last 90 days, all organic, right? That's a excellent thing to talk about, right? And then one thing I will say too is you always want your reports to be visually appealing, and so that's why you do things like put borders around images. Also, do little things like so click on format, and where's that here? Format. I was trying to figure out where to put in the like the tools. To do things like drop shadow, and I'm just having a hard time right now. I can't think of it. But format options, where are we? Can't find it right now. Oh, that's a topic for another paper or another video. Okay, so that's one way that you can put in reports. The other way is you can just use data that you have on various spreadsheets and make your own reports, your own images. So let me do one really quickly. Let's do one on workshops now. So here's a list of all of our workshops that we've had at the rec, and you can see this is a lot of qualitative data, so that means not a lot of numbers, right? It's just the actual information, but it's still useful. Let's say we wanted to do a chart showing how many workshops that we've had in the last 3 years in our program. So we can go here and we have our workshops right here. This starts in 2020. And so you can see I numbered them 1 through, how many do we have in 2020? 1 through 76 in 2020. So let's do this. Let's go over here and we'll do right here. We'll say 2020, we had 76 workshops. So we have the year, right? The year, and then we have the number of workshops, right? workshops, right? Okay, and then we'll go over here, and then let's see how many we have in 2021. So 21, we had, looks like we had number 76 through number 150. So 150 minus 70, what was it, 76? 150 minus 76, I can't remember. I can't do math right now in my head. 150 minus 76 equals 74. Well, that's pretty easy. So then we had 74 in 2021. 2021 and for so on and so forth. Let's just do one more data point. And then in 2022, how did we have 2022? We had, so that would be all the way down to 2022. Well, I didn't put them all in 2022, only 177. So what's 177 minus 150 equals 150 minus 177, that's 27. So we had only 27 showing. I know there's more than that, but that's what we have right here. Okay, 27 in 2022. 2022. Okay. And then, okay, so now I have some data here. So I want to turn this into a chart to put in my report. So I could do it a number of different ways. The easiest way is just to take this and highlight the data that we want to turn into a chart. And then we want to do insert a chart, and then we can choose the type of chart that we want. The default one is a column chart. That's interesting. Maybe we want a column chart, but maybe instead of a column chart, we wanted to do a different kind of a chart, a line chart, an area chart. A line chart isn't great. We wanted to do an area chart, a bar chart, a pie chart, whatever we wanted to do. It usually picks the best one. A column is the best. But it's kind of plain. It's not very pretty. Let's make this a little bit better. Let's customize this. Let's take this and we'll play around with the styles. We'll play around with the background color, with the let's 3D it, right? Make it look really pretty. Let's make the titles a little bit bolder. Or the title a little bit bolder. Let's do I don't know, let's play around with data labels. Let's put the actual numbers on there. Let's make them a little bit bigger, right? Let's make them bold, and let's make this size, where is it here? Do font, do a set right there, auto. Instead, we'll do 18. Yeah, there we go. Now that's a pretty cool looking chart. I like that chart. And we can play around and do many different things. You can play around with the labels, play around with lots of different things. So number, and I don't like that title, number of workshops. Instead of versus year, let's say each year. Each year at the rec. Okay, that's pretty. And obviously we would want to put the rest of on there. And now we can take this, Command C, copy our chart, and just drop it into our report. That wasn't the report. I keep going to that one. We drop it into our report right here, right? Command V. So now this is important. Link this to the spreadsheet, because as an editor, you can update the chart whenever you like, or any collaborators can update the chart. Not the people who are looking at the report, they don't have access to it. Only people who you add as editors or collaborators. So then link to the spreadsheet, paste, and I'll tell you why that's so important. Here, so now let's put a border around it. Because let's say we're writing our report and we're saying, see the number, blah, 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 below. And we say, oh no, we wanted to add something else. We wanted to change the date, or I'm sorry, the data. So then you just click on linked chart, the little 3 dots, open the source. So it'll take you right back to it again. And now we can go around here and we can play around with it and say, we forgot to add a couple of here, let me move this chart out of the way. We forgot to add a couple of years. We want 2023 in there. We want 2024 in there, right? 2024 in there, and we want to make this better. And let's say I go back and counted it, and I said, oh, wow, in fact, in 2023, we had another 78. In 2024, we were, we had 14. No, we have more than that. It's only half through, but we had 50, whatever it is, right? Okay, now we've got a better chart here. But then, what do I need to do with this? Oops, I got to change that. It's not 22, 24. But now, how do I get that back into the report? Well, the easiest way is just go back over to the report and just go update chart. Bonk, now it has the right data in it. And so then anytime you need to change anything, you can do it that way. So this is how you put reports into or put charts into reports. The more visuals, the better. People like them. It makes things easy to see. And I realized that somebody else did this report before, and I went, oh, good, I'll go in and I'll update the charts. And they didn't link the charts, and so I couldn't do it. So that's not a good idea. That makes it not as useful. So do it this way. It's a lot more useful. It's a lot easier. And then you'll have a really good report that shows a lot of great data. All right, so I'm going to stop the video recording there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye, everyone.